All right, and this is just a plug. My buddy Zach wrote this book called "Don't Sleep on Planes." Kind of the theme of, just saying hi to somebody, rather than kind of being in your own zone, in your own element on a plane. And you've within the last 24 hours or 48 hours have been on a lot of planes. Do you have a good plane story of someone maybe you met next to you or anything like that?
One time I was on this flight and this old guy, like probably the oldest person I've ever seen, he was legit though.
That's aggressive.
Yeah, no, I think he was actually the oldest person I've ever seen. He started coughing like really bad, and he was like, and I was sitting next to him, and he was like signaling that he needed help. So I was like, oh no, my God, this guy's about to like die next to me.
Yeah.
And so I like didn't know what to do, sort of leant him over, hit him on the back a little bit, and he coughed up, not to be gross, but he just coughed up like a lot of phlegm into a little tissue or whatever. His wife was sitting next to him who looked even older than him. So she like didn't really like
They were on their last flight, it sounds like, okay?
And so we like signaling for a doctor and stuff, and there was a doctor a couple rows behind me, but the flight attendant was like, the old guy gave the flight attendant this like medical note, and she read it and she was like, look, if you don't mind doing exactly what you just did.
To you? He said that to you?
So yeah, so I was like, okay, why doesn't the doctor do it? And they're like, oh no, well they're sitting, a couple rows behind. I was like, okay, fine. So for like 4 hours, because it was a flight from Perth to Sydney in Australia, every 10 minutes he would start like having a coughing fit, and I was like going through the routine of giving this guy like a little hit on the back, and when we landed he genuinely seemed surprised that he had like survived the flight. So I hope he's okay now.
Oh no, he's for sure dead now. Like
I didn't want to say
without
it,
a doubt.
but they gave me a bottle of wine at the end of the flight. I was like, yeah, thank you. I just like saved that guy's life like 50 times. Where were you?